Action Man has got a lot of guns. Possibly too many guns. I think it's time that he got something else. He needs tunes. He needs a boombox. So the first round of painting is done through using a translation app on the phone and checking out the pictures. I've got a rough guide as to what colour everything is, and there's some touching up to be done, but ready to move on. The kit calls for lighting the back of the tuner panel with a grain of wheat bulb. I'm presuming grain of wheat, given the age of it, it wouldn't have been an LED. It's got the wires. It's got the contacts for the battery and for the switch. And the battery was meant to go in this box here. And then the bulb's meant to go in there. And it's meant to light the panel. I don't have a grain of wheat bulb, and my LED collection is actually quite limited at the moment, so this one's going unlit. I'm going to carry on as is, and I'm just going to build a static version unlit. This is a bit of the transfer. Unfortunately, it's not coming off the backing paper very well, and it's tearing, and I'm going to try to tease the whole length off, but it may come off in bits, and I may have to end up scanning an image from the front, from the cover of the box, and trying to get it printed that way. So who knows? Old transfers did not age well, let's say. It just won't come off the backing paper. I think this is a job for the scanner, and hopefully I've got some transfer paper. I did the replacement transfer on clear transfer paper, so I'm going to paint the back of the screen with a little bit of white just so that it shows up. Doesn't really matter so much given I'm not putting any lighting in it. It's a long way from perfect, and if I do this again, I'll put a bit more effort into making the transfers, but it's better than the one that shredded earlier, so on with the build. This is the gap that the switch goes in if you have installed lights. As I haven't installed lights, I'm not putting the switch in. If I was taking a little bit longer over this, I'd fill this up and blank it off. But I'm just going to steam on ahead and hide that in when I display it. So that's the Pioneer Runaway SK900 finished. A simple little build that took a month or so more than it should have because of issues with the transfers. I should have cleaned up some of the flash and mould lines a bit better, because there's flash and mould lines on it that mean that some of the bits don't move as well as they could. And if I was doing it again, I'd put a bit more effort into cleaning them up beforehand and little bits of prep on that. But I'm happy with it. There's another kit from the same series currently on a boat from Japan, so that will get built in the new year at some point. And I think the important question now is, what does Action Man think of it? I think he likes it.